This video brings an urgent message that your mother, who has passed away, desperately wants you to hear. She has been trying to reach you from the other side to warn you about a dangerous woman in your life, but she's worried you might not recognize her signs. This isn't just another spiritual video. It's a mother's urgent warning from beyond. Your mother is deeply concerned about a woman who is planning to cause you serious harm. The message you're about to receive has been arranged by your mother's spirit to reach you at this exact moment before it's too late. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could protect you from a woman who wants to destroy your life. Your mother's love didn't end when she passed away. She's still trying to protect you from danger. This isn't an ordinary spiritual message. It's a motherly alert about a dangerous woman who is already working against you in ways you haven't noticed yet. Your mother has been watching your life from heaven with loving concern, seeing dangers that you can't see from your earthly perspective. Missing this particular warning could mean falling victim to a woman who wants to manipulate, deceive, or financially harm you. This warning marks a limited time opportunity to recognize who this dangerous person is before she strikes. Your mother cares so deeply about your safety that her spirit would be heartbroken if you failed to understand this urgent message. That's why this video found you today. Your attention to this message isn't coincidence. It's your mother's spirit working to help you see the truth about this woman before she can hurt you. Your mother knows exactly who this dangerous woman is, and she's going to reveal her identity to you through divine signs. Every tear you've shed missing your mother has been seen by her spirit. Every moment you've wished she was still here to guide you through difficult decisions has been felt by her loving heart. All the times you've wondered if she was watching over you from heaven have been answered. She is, and she's deeply concerned about this woman. Your grief and longing for your mother's wisdom haven't gone unnoticed in the spiritual realm. Those moments when you felt lost without her guidance and protection, your mother's spirit witnessed your pain. The times when you faced difficult people and wished she could warn you about their true intentions, she was there, trying to send you signals. The struggle of navigating relationships and trust without your mother's earthly presence has been deeply understood by her spirit. Your mother knows how hard it is to recognize dangerous people without her physical guidance, which is why she's making this warning about this specific woman so clear. You can't possibly miss it. The warning your mother wants you to recognize appears in everyday moments but is often overlooked because it seems too ordinary to be spiritual communication. This sign shows up in dreams where your mother appears worried or trying to tell you something urgent about a specific woman in your life. It appears in sudden thoughts about your mother that come when you're around this dangerous woman, or in feelings of unease that remind you of how your mother used to sense when people weren't trustworthy. This warning emerges in repeated mentions of your mother's name or memories of her that surface whenever this woman is nearby. Your mother chose these particular signs because they speak to your heart in a language only a child who lost their mother would fully understand. The connection between your mother's memory and this woman's presence is no coincidence. It's your mother's spirit trying to alert you to danger. When you finally recognize which woman your mother means, you'll understand why her spirit has been so persistent in trying to warn you about this person's true intentions. When you recognize your mother's warning about this dangerous woman, many confusing feelings you've had will suddenly make perfect sense. Unexplained unease around certain people, gut feelings that reminded you of your mother's intuition, and spiritual nudges to be careful will all connect in a moment of divine clarity. Your mother has wonderful protection for you today. Your spiritual connection with her is growing stronger, and important revelations about people's true intentions are becoming available to you now. The spiritual realm has noticed your deep love for your mother, and now you've been chosen to receive her continued guidance. This moment marks something significant in your relationship with your mother's spirit. It's a clear indication that her love transcends death and continues to protect you every day. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your spiritual connection, far deeper than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this warning begins a spiritual awakening that will help you navigate relationships with the same wisdom your mother would have given you if she were still here physically. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding you right now through your mother's spiritual influence. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to dangers, naturally drawing your mother's protective warnings into your daily experience. Recognizing this sign about the dangerous woman brings a heightened awareness of your mother's continued presence in your life. More spiritual insights from your mother will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically by your mother's spirit. For this dangerous season you're entering, your grief has opened spiritual channels that allow your mother to communicate with you more clearly. Your mother's love inspires heaven to reveal dangers before they can hurt you. Your connection with her spirit makes a difference in the protective atmosphere around your life. This divine warning shows that your mother's role as your protector didn't end when she passed away. Each time you've honored her memory or felt her presence, you've strengthened your ability to receive this critical warning about the woman who wants to harm you. The timing of this warning from your mother is no coincidence. It comes now because you're spiritually ready to handle this revelation about the dangerous woman. This precise moment has been chosen by your mother's spirit because your grief has opened your heart to receive her guidance more clearly than ever before. Your spiritual sensitivity has grown through the pain of losing her. Your intuition has sharpened through learning to navigate life without her physical presence. Your soul is now prepared to receive your mother's warning more clearly than when you were first grieving and overwhelmed by loss. All the difficult moments you've faced since she passed away have been preparation for recognizing this danger. Nothing in your journey of grief has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to recognize your mother's spiritual warnings when they appear. This particular warning about this specific woman is connected to your mother's timing from beyond. She waited for the exact moment when you could handle this truth and take protective action without being overwhelmed by fear. If you're feeling blessed by this message from your mother's spirit, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important spiritual warnings. Your generosity helps these divine messages reach other grieving children who desperately need to hear from their mothers who've passed away. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that honors mothers who continue to protect their children from the spiritual realm in these dangerous times. As you begin to recognize your mother's warning about this dangerous woman, new spiritual awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer connection with your mother's spirit brings new responsibilities, not just to protect yourself, but to trust the wisdom she's sharing from beyond. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to honor your mother's continued love and protection. This revelation signals it's time to step into the spiritual maturity your mother is guiding you toward. Finding balance becomes essential during this time of heightened spiritual communication. While acting on this specific warning about the dangerous woman, remember to nurture your connection with your mother through prayer, meditation, and honoring her memory. These spiritual practices have kept her love alive in your heart and will continue to support you. As you grow into this expanded awareness, your mother is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of warnings, but someone who helps others recognize when their deceased mothers are trying to protect them too. As you become sensitive to your mother's warning about this dangerous woman, think about how you can help others who have lost their mothers and might be missing similar spiritual warnings. Your experience shows that a mother's love and protection don't end with death. They continue from the spiritual realm. Heaven witnesses every moment when a deceased mother successfully warns their child about danger. Your story of receiving This warning brings hope to people who are grieving and wondering if their mothers still care about their safety. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop spiritual sensitivity to their own mother's continued guidance. This warning about the dangerous woman isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same spiritual protection from their deceased mothers. Your mother often works through those who have recently recognized her warnings to help awaken others who are still missing signals from their own mother's spirits. Your newfound spiritual connection serves as both personal protection and ministry opportunity for other grieving children. As you navigate this new level of spiritual connection with your mother, stay consistently alert to her continued guidance. Your mother reminds you that while recognizing one warning is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of protection she wants to provide from the spiritual realm. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to receive this warning about the dangerous woman in the first place. Guard against returning to spiritual numbness that made you miss your mother's previous attempts to communicate with you. Let your awareness of her presence continue to flow from genuine love and daily remembrance of her wisdom. With this new ability to receive your mother's warnings comes ongoing responsibility to remain open to her guidance. Use this gift wisely to discern true messages from your mother's spirit versus ordinary grief or wishful thinking. Not every thought about her is a spiritual message, but genuine warnings will feel unmistakably like her protective nature. Embrace this journey of spiritual communication with both humility and confidence, knowing your mother's love guides you toward safety and wisdom every day. Picture a future where you consistently receive your mother's guidance about people and situations that could harm you. Imagine spiritual protection surrounding you through her watchful love, maternal warnings arriving precisely when needed, and your understanding of her continued presence expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Your mother stands with you in the spiritual realm, encouraging you to embrace this journey of ongoing communication with complete trust. This is truly your moment to experience deeper connection with her spirit through recognizing her protective warnings about the dangerous woman she's revealing. This marks the beginning of a time when your intuition, wisdom, and heart will be more aligned with your mother's spiritual guidance than ever before. Accept this blessing with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by her divine love on this journey of spiritual awareness. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience your mother's guidance through signs that will become increasingly clear to your spiritually attuned heart. What joy awaits as you learn to recognize her loving voice protecting you from beyond. If this message from your mother's spirit has touched your heart, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine warnings with other children who need to hear from their mothers beyond. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize when their deceased mothers are trying to protect them. If you're receiving similar warnings from your mother's spirit, type 999 in the comments below as your declaration of spiritual awareness. The journey of spiritual communication with your mother continues beyond this revelation about the dangerous woman. As you step into new awareness of her continued presence, stay grounded in love and memories that keep your connection strong and accurate. Every warning you receive from your mother's spirit could be the exact protection someone else has been praying for from their own deceased mother. Your growing spiritual sensitivity serves as inspiration for others wondering if their mothers still watch over them from heaven. Move forward with an open heart, a receptive mind, and a trusting spirit ready to receive your mother's continued guidance. Create opportunities for others to recognize spiritual communication as you enjoy the protection your mother provides from beyond. The spiritual language of maternal love has always transcended death for those who remain connected through Love and memory. By choosing to pay attention to your mother's warnings, you join countless children who have learned to recognize their mother's protective voices. From the spiritual realm, your mother's love for you is eternal, and her protection continues every day through signs, dreams, and divine interventions that keep you safe from harm.